Alrighty, what's up, family? Y'all need to come on and come in, specifically the goddesses. Let's get the goddesses in here. Let me share. Let's get the goddesses in here. Goddesses come through. Goddesses come through. It's time to get on some goddess work. It's time to get on some goddess work right now, sisters. That's what I'm coming to tell y'all. Coming to tell my sisters right now that it's time to get on some goddess work. When you come into the chat, say what's up, even if you're a male. You know, this video is specifically for the goddesses, but even if you are a god, a male of masculine energy in this incarnation, you are free to come on and join in too. Tanisha Palmer, what's up, sis? You were dropping in the chat room just on that blue pill. So what's up to you? What's up, Kevin? Family. What's up, Dreamwise? What it is, what it do? I'm excited, family. We're about to talk about the evolving goddess. What is that? What is womb alchemy? Why is that important? So to all my goddesses, make sure you tap in. Make sure you say what's up. Make sure you share the video. If you know of another goddess out there who is on this path and trying to get their work in, make sure you are sharing this video so that those goddesses can come in as well. I'm sharing right now, so don't mind me. What's up to all of my goddesses? We're about to talk about some goddess work, the evolving goddess, womb alchemy. Okay, so let's tap in first things first. I'm starting and I've been working on for a while, a full throttle understanding of the womb through my experience of the woman's sacred space. What is it really? How do we use it from a spiritual perspective? You know, the dis-ease, the discomforts, and all of the things that go with our womb space. How do we transmute and heal traumatic experiences? How do we transmute and heal ancestral trauma that is still affecting our wombs today? How do we use our wombs to manifest and to create? How do we evolve as a goddess, right? So this is something that I've been working on pretty consistently for the last couple of weeks. And the first thing that I want to say is that right now the goddesses are being called to tap into your divine work, your purpose, your essence. What are you supposed to be giving? What are you supposed to be creating? And if you are a woman and you're having some creative blockages or you're having some manifestation blockages, then clearly there's a blockage within your womb as well. Why and how can we make that correspondence? Your womb is your creative space, right? Your womb is the source of creation. Your womb is the source of the greatest creation, which is life, right? Your womb gives life. And if your creativity, as far as like your artistic abilities are not flowing, or if you are not being able to physically create in this physical form, then there's obviously a connection between that and your womb space. And so the reason why I've been diving into womb alchemy is because I'm learning and I want to help other women, other evolving goddesses. I want to help us all to be able to transform and to transmute our thoughts, feelings, beliefs on our wombs. Okay? And I know a lot of us women on the spiritual path, we embrace being a woman, but really getting to know your womb space on a deeper level is a totally different experience. Okay? And so that's exactly what womb alchemy is, right? Really getting to know yourself and understanding what thoughts, what feelings, what beliefs have went into the state of being that your womb is in, right? Do you experience pleasure? Are you creative? Do you have, heavy menstrual cycles or a lot of cramps and things of that nature? Are you uncomfortable? Are you uncomfortable in your sexuality and in your femininity? Okay, so that's what womb alchemy is. And so today is just the first day of me actually putting it out there, but this is going to be a common conversation because I get told over and over and over again that I have this mothering energy. And I get told this from men and women alike, right? This mothering energy. And I feel like that's for many, many reasons. And I want other women to be able to mother and nurture themselves adequately. And then, of course, mother and nurture their children, their partners, and whoever and whatever they come in contact with, right? And so that's where womb alchemy is coming into. And right now, like I said, we're in the space, women, goddesses, to where we have to be receptive in a sense, but also projecting in a sense, creating in a sense, putting things out that are going to evolve the consciousness of our people, our own consciousness, okay? So goddesses, you are being called to really reflect on your womb space. What is the overall health and well-being of your sacred space, right? Your womb is the all. Your womb is that triple darkness, right? Your womb is the space where life is created, period. So if your womb is out of balance, then what you are creating and what you are putting out in this life is also out of balance, all right? And so I just wanted to make this quick video just talking about one aspect of why that is. Just one, and then there's so many, right? Like, I've been meditating on my womb space, and a lot of the beliefs that my mother had affect me, right? I vividly remember. It's a blue jay right outside, y'all. So we got a lot of work to do, ladies. Because the more women heal, the more women heal themselves, right? The more we're able to go out and heal others. The more we create children who are healthy and who are whole as spiritual beings. The more whoever we are in relationship is healed through our relationship, through our intimate moments, right? Women are healers, like Blue Pill said on our live stream today. Essentially, being a healer is a womanly thing, right? But if you are not healthy and whole within yourself and loving and embracing your femininity, right, then you can't help anybody to heal. But here's the thing, we're all a work in progress. And so that's why I'm creating this kind of connection, womb alchemy, for us goddesses to build together, because I honestly don't know of any other platform on YouTube. And we got a lot of spiritual family on YouTube, but I don't know any other platform that is specifically catering to the goddess and to the evolving goddess, right? To the goddess that is courageous, right? To the goddess that is seeking to know and love herself more on a deeper level. To the goddess that's really doing the spiritual work. To the goddess that's diving into her shadow self. To the goddess that knows that she has something within her that she has to give, and is not afraid to say and not afraid to admit that there may be some blockage in between where she is now and where she has to go. So we got to do some womb alchemy. But for my ladies who are on right now, and the ladies who will see this video in the future, and even the men too, because you are interacting with a woman on a regular basis, one of the main reasons that women are having issues within their womb space and issues with manifesting and creating, okay, actual life like children and then tangible manifestations, is some of us are too masculine. Some of us are too masculine in our thinking, all right? We all know some women who just have a masculine energy. And we live in a male, what we perceive to be a male-dominated world, existence, whatever. hustle, right? You got to grind. You got to constantly be putting out, and putting out. But when a woman is in that vibration, when a woman is in that energy, she's actually going against herself. Because by nature, goddesses, we are receptive. That's why we have the womb, right? It is a masculine male thing to be putting out, if you know what I'm saying. And we women are receiving. And so if you are in a state and place as a woman to where you feel like you have to be aggressively pushing forward and making things happen, then essentially you're not in your true power as a goddess. As a goddess, as an evolving goddess, your true power is in aligning with the vibration, aligning with that thing that you want to experience, and simply opening yourself up to receive it, right? Like the lotus flower. You see how the lotus flower just opens up, right? That's what we are supposed to be doing as women, on a spiritual, on a physical, on all levels across the board, okay? We are supposed to be in a more receptive, a more creative space in order for us to truly be in our power in this existence, right? Okay? So again, the reason why a lot of women are having a lot of trouble with even manifesting on a spiritual, on a spiritual level, like, oh, I'm not getting through, or I'm not having the communication with my ancestors the way I want to, or I don't know my purpose and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, or the relationship is not working out. It's because you're trying to make something happen, right? You're doing instead of being. And doing is a masculine thing. Doing is a more male thing. Women, you are just supposed to be, right? Just be that thing, right? Just be that mother, that wife, that creator, right? Another problem that women are not doing, you're not nurturing yourselves enough, right? You're not nurturing yourselves enough. You're not catering yourselves enough. You're not worshiping yourself enough. A lot of us goddesses on here, we do all the Oshun work. We do the Isis, the Ma'at, the Ishtar, and all of those goddesses. We do their work, but we don't worship ourselves as the goddess, right? Meaning getting in the mirror and being totally in love and infatuated with yourself. Totally just being like, damn girl, you the bomb.com, right? You don't adorn yourself with certain jewelry, with certain apparel. You don't do things for yourself that make you feel womanly, that make you feel powerful in who you are and who you decided to incarnate as in this lifetime. Okay? And so when we're not in that space and place, that is why we are not seeing the life that we want to see. That's why we're not receiving the things that we actually want to receive, because we're not even in receptive mode, right? Or we have too many blockages, too much tension, too much hardness that is in between us and where we actually want to go and what we actually want to manifest. So ladies, I'm just here right now to tell you that you got to do womb alchemy. You got to transform how you think and how you feel about your sacred space, right? You got to break down this armor that you've protected around yourself and around your womb. Because if you are protecting your heart and if you are overly protecting your womb, right, then you have something that is blocking you between what you actually want to receive. Now, this is not me saying, just be all open and free with yourself. Absolutely not. What I'm really talking about on a deeper level is trusting yourself, right? Doing enough of the spiritual work, meditating enough to where you trust yourself and you know what you are doing and why you're doing it. You know why you have a certain relationship with a certain type of person, male or female, right? You know why you do what you do because you've received the intuitive message on why you should be doing it and how you should be doing it. How you are supposed to align with the vibration of your healing for your overall well-being. How you are supposed to align with the vibration of whatever it is that you actually want to manifest. Okay? So even men, if you have a lady in your life and you recognize that she's just doing too damn much, assist her by having her step back into her power. Let her know that things are supposed to flow to her, because that's the truth. As a woman, as a goddess, things flow to us. We pull things to us, right? We are magnetic beings. Okay? We draw in. And so if you're finding yourself just pushing out, then you're probably out of balance. Excuse me. All right, ladies? So we're evolving. We're constantly growing. We're shifting from being masculine in our thought, logical, 1 + 1 = 2, to tapping deeper into our feminine energy and tapping deeper into our moon-like energy, right? Meaning we wax and we wane, right? We wax and we wane just like the moon, and we also flow like water, right? If you're not being in a lubricated state of being when it's time for you to be in that space, you're not flowing like water, sisters. It just is what it is, right? You're too stuck on one way of thinking, one way of being, and women are not like that by nature. By nature, women know how to flow, right? Let those juices flow, let the waters flow, the waters of noon, right? Women know how to flow like water. So if you're also finding yourself not being able to adjust to circumstances, you're being too masculine, ladies. Left brain. As goddesses, we have to tap more into our right brain energy, tap more into our creativity, into our artistic side, into our self that is nurturing and caring and loving. That's where we have to be going right now, right? Because that's the energy that it's going to take to actually heal ourselves and to heal any and everybody that we actually come in contact with. A certain level of love. But that love has to really start with self first. And hell, you're not getting out the house right now anyways. So what are you doing right now to make yourself feel like the goddess that you truly are? What are you creating? What are you receiving? What are the messages that you're receiving? And how are you intuitively acting on those things? This is ultimately how we heal our womb, our sacred space. This is ultimately how we actually create from a divine place. Okay? Because your womb is divinity. Your womb is sacred. Your womb is the all. And so it's time for us ladies to do alchemy on it. So going forward, I'm going to post on my community tab whenever we're going to have a womb alchemy gathering like we are right now. And in this womb alchemy gathering, that us evolving goddess, like we're constantly transforming, we're going to continue to build. Stay on the lookout for different blogs that I post for you to read and go over. And as everything unfolds more and more, essentially we're going to end up creating a sisterhood, right? A sisterhood, a goddesshood, a goddess cult, whatever we want to call it, okay? We're going to actually create this group of evolving goddesses who do womb alchemy. And it is my goal that the women that I engage with on a regular basis, the goddesses that I engage with on a regular basis, that you not only heal yourself, but you heal other women. You help other women to heal. And then you give those women the tools that they need to go and help whoever they come in contact with to heal. Because this is the work right now, sisters and brothers. The work right now is doing what you are passionate about. The work right now is giving back something, right? And one of the greatest things that a woman could give back is love, nourishment, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And just this overall sense of well-being. Like the woman, the goddess is like everything. Okay? And I just want to help other goddesses who are into this work, who are into this science. I want us all to get on the same page with that. I want to show you that we can work together as women. I want to show you that as women, as goddesses, we are not in competition with each other. All right? That each of us can stand firm in who we divinely are, because we each have a different gift to give. Right? And even if we have similar gifts that we give, our delivery of them may be different. All right? But overall holistic well-being for the goddess and for the god. I'm not taking the brothers out, but right now I'm focused on cultivating something for us goddesses to build upon. Okay? For us to build upon, for us to grow in. Like goddess meetups happening one of these days, you know? Stuff like that. And so we do the womb alchemy. We're going to transform and transmute our thoughts, beliefs, and feelings, and even traumatic experiences on our wombs. We're going to bring our womb space back to the highest vibration possible, which is that of creation, which is that of pleasure, which is that of divinity, which is that of the cosmos, the great mother, because that's who we divinely are. Like, ladies, do you really know and embrace that? Ladies that is in the chat room right now, do you really know and fully embrace that? And the reason why I can make this video right now is because I did not always fully embrace that knowing and that understanding. And I'm still every day working on it. Every day. Okay? And there are things that you have to do. And so going forward, there are going to be videos of different foods and teas and yoga moves and dances and exercises that are going to help, and meditations, of course, meditations. They're going to be meditations that are going to help us to fully embody our greatness as the divine feminine, as the great mother. Like I said earlier, a lot of people say I got this great mother energy, but hell, we all got the great mother energy because we are creators, because we are women, because we hold the womb space, that place that all life is birthed through, that place to where either men want to be in it or they want to be it all in all. It just is what it is. You're sacred. Okay? You're divine. You're a goddess. And as a goddess, we continue to transform and transmute and transition, and we adapt and we flow based off what we are experiencing in the moment. So, yes, Chris. Yes, Chris. Love and Elevation. Kimani. Nashira, or I hope it's Nashira. Or Nashira. Brooke. High Priestess. Afterlife Goddess. That's what we're doing right now. Okay? We're going to be reclaiming that goddesshood. Right? And I love Queen Afua's Sacred Woman. If you have the book, that's great. It's a great reference. It's not Queen Afua's Sacred Woman book is like a textbook, really. It's not something that you're just going to read from front to back, in my honest opinion. It's something you refer to it. You know, you started your cycle and you want to know different rituals to do. You are starting a new diet and you want to know what foods are good for your womb space as a woman. And so as we are doing this work and as I'm posting these videos, we're going to make a lot of references to Sacred Woman. But I'm also going to tie in my spiritual revelations that I've had. And I want this to be something to where we build with each other. All in the chat room, off the chat room, on the phone, on Zoom, whatever. We build with each other. We learn from each other. We grow with each other. This is some goddess energy that is taking place right now. It's a whole bunch of goddess energy taking place right now. Even everybody saying how Mother Earth is healing and reshaping and transforming the energies. So are we as goddesses. And we are more powerful than together than separated. And so if I'm going to be surrounded with other women, I want to be surrounded with other women who cherish their womb, who knows that their womb is the creator of all things. Okay? And so that's what we do going forward. But again, one of the main reasons why women are not in their feminine power is because they're too masculine in their thought, too masculine in their actions, and we're not coming from a space of magnetism and receptiveness. This means we have to transform our thinking. We have to transform our thinking from I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, to a space of all I need to do is be this and it will flow to me. So that's what we're shifting to. So really quickly, a quick breathing exercise that women and men can do just to balance out their masculine and feminine energy is alternate nostril breathing. When you do alternate nostril breathing, essentially what you are doing is sending breath, the breath of life, to each hemisphere of your brain. Okay? You're balancing out your brain. Dr. Jules Poperum talks about this all the time, brain balancing. And so if you need to tap more into your feminine aspect, then you may just simply do all left nostril breathing. So you would just go, and then you close up again. So if you need to tap more into your feminine energy, like you're feeling like you're being too logical, too mathematical, too masculine, too aggressive, then you would only breathe out of your left nostril, because your left nostril is directly connected to your right brain, which is the feminine energy. So essentially what's happening is your breath is going to go through your nostril and to this side of your brain. It's going to loop over to the left nostril and come up to the left brain and come out the right nostril. So if you need to tap more into your feminine energy, that's just one way that you can do it, right? Just breathing out of the left nostril. But if you want to create balance between your masculine and your feminine energy, which everybody needs to do, both men and women, then you would simply go back and forth from both nostrils, alternate nostril breathing. Go to patreon.com/loveliftlife. We did multiple videos on alternate nostril breathing and why it's so important. But I'm telling you right now, ladies, do your alternate nostril breathing if you find that you are being too masculine. Or even if you need to balance out holistically your masculine and feminine energies, then that's the work that you need to do. And watch how your actions, how your thoughts, how your feelings change about your everyday life. That's where we're at right now, family. So welcome to the gang. Okay, welcome to the new crew, all of my goddesses who are in here now and all of the goddesses who will make contact with this video later. All right, we are evolving goddess, meaning we are constantly transforming and transmuting ourselves. But we're also already in our goddesshood right now. We're already there, okay? And we do the womb alchemy. We transform our thoughts, beliefs, feelings on our womb space, okay? And we put ourselves in a higher vibration. We are really aligning with who we divinely are. Now is the time more than ever to fully embrace being a goddess, to fully embrace having a womb. Because this is where we create from. Physical life and tangible manifestations. All right? So do your alternate nostril breathing. I'll be back. And go follow my Instagram page. It's going to be strictly for us goddesses. It's womb_alchemy. Womb, WOMB_alchemy. Go follow that page. I'm posting something there every day. A technique, a picture, a video, something on what we can do to be tapping into our goddess energy. All right? Goddesses unite. Let's magnetize all of the beautiful things that we desire, and anything that we don't want to have anymore, we know and understand now that we have the ability to transmute that energy, because we're goddesses and we're powerful. Okay? Love you all. Go do that. Like, share the video, join us on Patreon, and just stay on the lookout for more content regarding us.